What's going on, YouTube? Man, it's a good day when you got all your parts together and you're ready to finish this dang thing. So I finally got this fan clutch in right here. And then I got my fan right here, the new one. I've already started to slide it in place. I'm going to slide that and hug it against the radiator while I put this fan clutch onto the water pump assembly. Then after that, I'll mate the fan to the fan clutch. And the way that I'm gonna snug it up is I have this pneumatic tool, pneumatic air hammer with this fan clutch. It's a kit, special kit for the fan clutch. Basically, this goes on here right like that, and then you just use the pressure of the air hammer to basically air hammer it down and to torque it in. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I have me some more plastic rivets over here. I couldn't find specific BMW ones, so I just went off of what I had. I got close to what I need. It should work. It should hold it in place. Later on I'll get online and I'll order some good ones that are made specifically for the BMW. But right now I'm just looking to get this thing back together. I've been riding my bike for the past week and a half to work and back, and it's 30 miles one way, so 60 miles a day, and then I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's not fun when it's kind of chilly and windy out there and I'm getting blown all around with the rush traffic that's going to the plant. So oh, damn these parts. That's what sucks about going aftermarket and not going OEM. You run into these damn problems all the time with frickin' European cars like this. I tell you, it's just frustrating as all hell. I don't know. Maybe I have to space it out and some washers or something and get the clearance that I need to make it work. Man, it is starting to rain over here. That is a very good thing. I live basically in the desert, and being in the desert, we hardly get rain. I just bought property, you know, my grass been dying. I've been pumping water on it like crazy. And now, whoo! We got rain, baby. Let it rain, let it rain. As long as it don't hail, let it rain. That's, whoo, yeah, I like it. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but listen. Rain. So I had the fan backwards, and these fins were facing towards the rear. I didn't notice, I didn't pay attention to that, but I installed it back on. As you can see, you got a lot of spacing right here, and the fan's blades, they protrude outward, and on the back side they're more flush and you got less space on the back. So what a relief when I found that out. So I'm gonna go ahead now and try to reinstall it and see what kind of clearances we have. So I got everything together now. I got the top cover on, got my intake on, got my guard on, got my weather seal. Everything right now is good to go. Now I'm gonna work on getting the bumper put on. I got the front bumper push riveted back on. These little push rivets work perfect. I had to go to the parts store and try to find anything that would be close to it. And then I got Chrysler GM push panel retainers and Chrysler push, well, same thing. One was a little bit bigger than the other, but they work perfect. Go ahead and put the trim on. So it turned out to be a quick coolant system bleed. Turned into 3 hours or more of trying to get an air pocket out of my damn car. So I thought that this right here was the vent to allow the air to escape and the system to bleed. So I've been having this elevated, the front of the car elevated, and this open, and it didn't help with the air pocket at all. Finally, I got smart enough to loosen the cap without having the coolant just spill out, and I started feeling it vibrate and thump like air bubbles were coming out. So I had to slowly open it and close it, open it and close it, to the point it stopped. And then when I opened it, it just sucked the coolant straight down and finally bled the huge air pocket it had in there. And it's after midnight now, and I'm wore out, so I'm not gonna do any more tonight. I'm gonna take the time tomorrow and go through it and finish it all. You guys will be along for the ride. Joseph, help me.
Yeah. I'll try.
He was my vent guy.
Yeah.
It sucked, man. This is horrible. Alright, today we're gonna finish off the BMW. Finally got the coolant bled. It's filled up. Always stick with the OEM coolant. The BMW antifreeze coolant. That stuff over here is very expensive. It's almost like $30 for a gallon of that stuff, but once you have the BMW coolant in there, you don't want to mix it with any of the other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. I still got the under panel to put on. I'm gonna verify that these are tight on the sway bar end links, and put the wheels and tires on and take her for a spin. She's done. Got everything nice and buttoned up on it. The fan clutch, covers, intake. Got the bumper cover back on. I got my skid plate on the bottom. I got my sway bar end links on nice and tight. Got the 5mm spacers instead of the 10mm spacers. Brand new tires, mounted and balanced. Readjusted my coilover ride height front and rear camber. rear camber arm, upper camber plates, everything's aligned. Nice coolant flush, new radiator, new hoses, thermostat, gaskets. Took longer than I wanted. The ones that ever go quick and go easy the first time. So here's the car after the suspension alignment and everything's all done. It's been driving great. It really feels like a whole nother vehicle as far as the suspension and alignment setup goes. It's really solid and planted. I'm very happy with it. I've been driving it to work for a little bit now and I can't be happier. I wish these people weren't in my way. I'd get on it and go through the corners pretty fast, but oh well. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. I like it and I enjoy it a lot. Like I said, it's my daily ride. I commute with it every day, and that's the purpose of the vehicle. Until I get another daily reliable car, then I'll fix this one up with the swapping and everything. But until then, this is going to be my daily car, so that's how it is. The car itself has 243,000 miles, but everything on the car has basically been gone through, so the mileage don't really apply. These BMWs, they're a very solid car. As long as you stay up with the maintenance on them and take care of them, they'll last a long time. The engine's been taken apart and put back together, but you know, it was just for upgrades. It wasn't because of I can get around this guy real quick. As you can tell, I just went 100 miles an hour. No problem. This car has a sport mode and economy mode, and I was in the economy mode. Also has a snow mode because it's automatic, but later on whenever I do the S54 swap, it's going to definitely be 6-speed manual, but that'll be later. But hopefully I'll start it by the end of the year. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. She's all cleaned up now. She's ready to go. Got everything done. Glad this project's over with. Now I can move on to good things. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I notice I'm not getting enough subscribers, but that's okay. I do this for fun, but it'd be cool to show it to more people. Nice and pretty. That's how she is. It's original paint. That's why I bought this car, because she's really clean. So in the future, like I said, I have a 01 M3 swap that's going to go on this bad boy. Just got to get the 240 Datsun done, and after that I'll start on the 300Z. Then I'll work on this. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next episode.